Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. It's your girl Yemi here to do a collective reading for you guys. Per usual, everything is not going to resonate with everyone. Please take what's for you and boop, leave the rest, okay? So we are going to jump right in. My HVAC went out today, so I had to call the repair company to look at it, and they said it would be better off to replace it. So now I have to replace my HVAC. Yeah. But anywho, it is what it is, life of a homeowner. So we're here, we're gonna get it done. And today's Friday the 13th. I love days like this. People be like, oh, no bad luck, no bad karma. I be chilling. It's cooler than it was yesterday, a lot cooler actually. Like I was outside in shorts yesterday and it was frost on my truck this morning. Crazy work. All right, my pre-shuffle was really quiet. This morning was really quiet outside of the HVAC. I do have a song in my brain, but now I can't think of it. It's gonna come back to me. Man of My Dreams. Man of My Dreams, one of those. It's by Olivia somebody. I don't know where I heard that song last night, but it spoke to me. And now that is the song that I wake up to. So, Man of My Dream, Olivia somebody. Go check it out. Thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional theft. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this up because we've had this card before and he's smiling and, you know, looking at this lady, she's smiling and cheesing, but he has a pew-pew in his hand. So I don't think she knows that. And I say that every time. I don't think she's aware. What I got from that this time though was, if you hear that buzzing in the background, it's my humidifier for my plants. So, because I'm in my plant room. But what I heard from that was, it's not a thief like stealing from you, like things. This is not an energy thief. It's like they're robbing you of your time. They're robbing you of time that you could be spending with a person that actually wants the things that you want. That's what I'm hearing. This person is playing in your face. You hear my toddler? It's supposed to be that top. His room is right over the back living room, so you're gonna hear him until he falls asleep. Hopefully that's soon, because he should have been asleep. Ain't shit. This is a collective reading as well, guys. So like I said, everything is not going to resonate with everyone. So just place yourself where you belong in the story, right? Who is this person? What they got going on? Marrying for money. Okay, so maybe this person is the actual thief. Maybe this person is the actual thief. What's on the bottom? Travel is on the bottom. Okay, so I'm getting two different things, right? The first one I'm getting is someone, maybe even this person, thinks that you are with them for their money, and that you, whoever this story fits, is the thief and the ain't shit person. Like you're robbing them of their time. You also are like getting them to do all these expensive things for you, so they think you're just with them for their money, and that makes you, you know, you ain't shit because you just want my money. However, I feel like if that's really what they thought, they would just leave you alone. But it doesn't seem like that's what they're doing, so I don't actually think that that's what they believe. I think that's just something they created in their own minds. The other thing was maybe you have money. Maybe you're coming into money. Maybe that is why they're there, and they're actually, you know, trying to... I keep having penny pinch in my head, but it doesn't fit what I'm trying to say, but I keep hearing penny pinch. The image that I'm getting is there's like money, right? And you and this person, y'all doing all these great things, boom. But if this person is taken from you, then let's say you go out, let's say you get their nails done, right? This is just an example. You get their nails done, mani-pedi, right? And let's say mani-pedi costs like $100, right? This person would tell you that it costs $200, and then they would pocket the other $100, not knowing the whole time that whatever you ask for, they would be willing. You see, keep getting tongue-tied. They would be willing to give you whatever you ask for, or vice versa. You would give them whatever they would ask for or that they wanted. But for whatever reason, everything is not up front. Well, not for whatever reason. It's because whoever this story is about, they're not a good person. They are not a good person. Thief, rob, loss, theft, physical or emotional theft, married for money, ain't shit. Oh, also too, the travel card. So I got a image of you guys like traveling somewhere together, and either you're paying for everything and they just kind of are sitting there with their hand out, or they make it seem like everything is going to be split equally, but you go ahead and get the stuff up front, and they never had any intention on giving you anything for this. I hear it's kind of like they're saying, I'm the prize. You should wanna do all these things for me. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. I mean, you can want to do things for your person, right? But that doesn't mean go broke, or that doesn't mean take advantage. But it doesn't matter. Whatever this fuckery right here is, it don't matter for the simple fact that, baby, it's getting warm. Cuffing season is what fell out that day. Single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. I think I had this card the other day, not yesterday, but the day before, so Wednesday. I think I had this card on Wednesday come out too. You have a lot to offer, whether it be financially, emotionally. You, whoever I'm speaking to, confirmation because he's hollering. You are a stable individual. You are a grounded person. You have all your ducks in a row. You got the ducks on the farm. You doing what you need to do to succeed in life, to live life to the fullest, right? This person, this money hungry person, marrying for money, this thief of emotional, spiritual, physical things, they in the past, because baby, it's warm outside. And we finna go outside and we finna meet people, and they are going to look crazy. Because while they were playing and coming up with this scheme, you would give this to them freely. You have given them plenty freely. I don't understand why they feel the need to want to steal, because that's stealing. So if you are interested in a relationship, go outside. Go outside. Okay, so I'm telling y'all, whoever this message is for, I'm telling you to go outside. Meantime, in the meantime, Whole time I want to go to this R&B only night that's coming to my city or city close to me. I think May 1st. And I really want to go because I love R&B. But that's not the type of thing I want to go to by myself. I'm also going to the Boys for Life concert in April in the 757. So yeah, I'll have opportunities to meet people, and I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're gonna have so many opportunities to meet people. Meet this person. Meet this person. You hear me? Baby, I'm going outside. Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. I'm telling you, this person is going to be sick about it because they had this grand scheme to, I don't know, not only to get you for your money, but just rob you of the actual things that you want, that you could have with this person that's right around the corner. I feel like either this person has, I heard something else. Maybe this person has money, and because they have money, this is why they think they can just do whatever. Maybe this person is financially well off and they think they can just play in your face, pop up when they want to, give you energy when they want to, ask you for sex when they want to. Like, it's a very taking relationship. They're not putting anything back in there, but they're gonna be mad when they see you outside, and then they're gonna be extra mad, extra salty when they see you outside booed up, because it's not like you didn't tell them that this is what you were working towards, a relationship, an actual partnership, not just FBFing flat back. Yeah, so I don't know why they would think that you would just sit here with that. I heard, do you know who you are, person that I'm speaking to? Do you know who you are? Have you looked at yourself? And I'm not talking about just looks, like physical, but I do see that whoever I'm speaking to, you are a very nice looking, handsome, beautiful person. But I also see that the inside matches the outside. So for you to allow this person to play in your face is insane. Please remember who you are. It's gonna be the name of my video. Please remember who I am. Is that it for this deck? Ghost, no closure, cowardice, disappearing act. That's what they do. I hear dangling the carrot. It's a commercial. It's an older commercial where this man is fishing. Well, he's like, it's a commercial, so he's not really fishing. He just has the fishing pole, and he's like dangling in front of somebody, and they're trying to grab it. I think it's $1 on the end. He's like, almost. I feel like this is what this person before this Bonnie and Clyde partnership person, I feel like that's what they've always done. They just disappear, or they just dangle that carrot, like, I just give you a little smidge, a little attention right here, get what I need out of you, and then I'm gonna disappear for a couple weeks again, and then I'm just gonna pop back up, because that's what came out. They're absolutely a ghost. On the bottom is a fuego, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. Listen, this person is going to lose their minds because they were not expecting you to get good sense, which is wild. Wild hunnets. I'm gonna go here. New Flame is what I was just humming. That just popped in my head randomly. Usher. A lot of songs that play in my head are either Usher or Chris Brown. I am a huge Chris Brown fan, and Usher is closely behind him. So a lot of the songs I channel are. But that one that I heard last night it just randomly popped in my head, or maybe it was in a commercial, and I was like, oh, I really like that song. So I looked it up and was reading the lyrics, and the lyrics are like beautiful. And another thing, the lyrics very much give me this. Very much gives me Bonnie and Clyde. Very much gives me fuego, intense passion. Things are heating up. Chemistry. Chemistry like you would not believe it. So I don't read for myself, right? I have a lady, a tarot reader on here on YouTube that I watch for myself, right? Her name is, was it Empress 777? I think that's what it is. I've been watching her for so long, right? But it's crazy how when I try to like say something about how amazing she is, I forget her name. Empress 777 is her name. I actually follow her, so I don't know how TikTok works. I don't know how YouTube works. So I think you can see who I follow. But anyways, Empress 777 is amazing. She's an amazing reader. The Oracle Fairy is also another one that I really like. And Divine Portal, my girl Risa, she's amazing as well. So those are my 3 faves. I have a few more, but they're just not popping in my head right now. But I listened to her, Empress, for the most part, and she was saying something about, you know, a new relationship popping up. So that could be for me as well, this cuffing season, because I'm definitely about to show my butt outside. Not literally. Not literally. But I'm about to, you know, put some shit on and go outside and be cute, you know? Fresh air. But anywho, I just went on a whole tangent. But cuffing season, Knight of Cups. Yes. Absolutely. Knight of Cups. Charming and idealist. Determined, tactful, and grateful. Look, he kissing this lady forehead. Listen. I heard I want all the smoke. Okay, so this new person, whatever you have gone through in past relationships, they not with the fuckery. They not with none of that, right? They want all the smoke with these past people. You will not be disrespected in their presence ever again. They are not playing no games about you, whoever this person is. Also, Knight of Cups, the first word on Knight of Cups is charming. And what I heard is from a movie, The Best Man. Nia Long says it when she's describing Terrence Howard. And she's like, something about all the girls be after him. And she says something like, you charming motherfucker, something like that. That's what I get. Like, he or she. So everything is energetic, right? Masculine, feminine energy. Every person has both, right? This man, woman, your soulmate, divine partner, Bonnie and Clyde, very charming. Very charming. They don't have to say anything when they walk in a room. That's my type of thing right there. Just your presence speaks. Ace of Wands on the bottom, creativity and passion. Another passion word. New initiative, inspiration. You're going to inspire. You are going to inspire this person to be the best version of themselves that they've ever been. And they're going to do the same for you. When I say Bonnie and Clyde, it's very much a partnership. Very much a partnership. You're not going to have to wonder about normal things that you used to wonder with different situationships. I have never been this tongue-tied in my life. Loving you is a crime. Now I'm humming Bonnie and Clyde with Jay-Z and Beyonce. This lady tripped me out every time I see this card. So this card flew out in my lap. Eyes. Not a good card. Watching. Stalking. Gossip. slander, looking deeper, hidden accounts. I haven't seen this card in a while. She tripped me out because why are you behind this damn leaf like this? Okay, and another thing about this card, so the leaf that she's behind looks like a monstera. And I have a monstera over here. Looks like the leaf that she's hiding behind, right? Don't mind that little deal one under there. I got some printing to do. Mind your business. But yeah. I always have somebody stalking me. I'm laughing, but not a good card. That's the first thing it says. So someone is watching you and you gonna give them a show. That's what I just heard. You are going to give them a show. I don't feel like this is what they want to watch. I feel like they need to turn the channel. Because I'm talking about all the smiles, all 32 teeth. Every time they see you coming up shortly in the next few weeks as it gets warmer, all 32 of your teeth are going to be showing. You're going to be smiling. You're going to be posted on somebody else's page. Listen, when I tell you this new person coming into your life is not going to play about you. I know. So to me, social media is social media. Like, it's not a real thing for real. People don't really show you for real what they're going through. People show you little bits and pieces, right? So when a person doesn't post, their significant other, I used to be like, oh, they trying to hide them. But now sometimes you need to preserve your peace, because I used to talk to that person as person. I know them as person. I hate people like that. But I feel like someone is going to say something to this person about who they've heard you are and try to give some insight to this new person that's coming towards you, and they don't give a F. Not one F, two Fs, blue Fs, red Fs. They don't care. They don't care about none of this stuff that this person or these people are trying to tell them about you, because they want to see for themselves. I feel like they've seen something in you or about you or that you've done that really intrigued them. And ain't nobody finna stand in their way from seeing if what they think is true about you. And what they think is good. What they have a feeling about is very good. Lollipop, sugar, something good and positive coming in. Positive, sweet treat, exciting, excellent opportunity. Something good and positive is coming in, baby. This person, because you've worked hard for this. You've waited patiently for this. So it is coming. And when I say can't nobody stop this. Ain't no stopping us now. Look, songs are just popping in my head. Maybe this person is into music. Maybe you are into music. What was on the bottom of that? Stealth. So alligators on the bottom. Stealth, swift, take a big bite of life. Good fortune. Dynamic, primal instincts, ancient wisdom. Move quietly but strike with great force. Yes, so what I get from this card is this person that's coming towards you is already here. They're already in the background. Like I said, within the next couple weeks or so, as it starts to get warmed up, all of this is gonna kind of not in a bad way though. It's just gonna okay, so what I saw was everything exploding, right? When it explodes, everything, pops in the air, right? But when it gets in the air, instead of just falling back down and just being scattered everywhere, when it comes down, it's like connecting into where it's supposed to go. Not just shit everywhere. It's making something. Also, alligator, move quietly, but strike with force. This person is in the background getting information about you. I've done a few readings about that says somebody's gathering information, and that doesn't always have to be bad. You do have a stalker. You absolutely do have a stalker, and like I said, not a good card. But you also have another person that's interested in dating you, possibly, that is stealthy. But baby, once they collect the information that they feel like they need, swift action. They're not playing around. I heard I want you. Oh man. Conflicted, fell out, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So I feel like you are gonna have decisions, but not really. You're gonna have options, but some of those options you know clearly are not an actual option. They're there, but they ain't there. They're there, but you should not choose that, right? This is also a Ferris wheel up here. That might be of significance. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Also, too, I think that this person I was talking about in the beginning of the reading, maybe they are a hot and cold person and never, I said they were never consistent, right? Hot and cold. Distractions. It says decisions, but I heard distractions. It's on the bottom. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Absolutely. Done. Right. I've gotten that Bonnie and Clyde card a lot because I always end up singing that Bonnie and Clyde song. And it's not like a song that's usually like in rotation for me. If it comes on and I'm shuffling my music and it comes on, I'll listen to it. But it's not something I get in my car and be like, let me put that Jay-Z and Beyonce on. But that card comes out a lot, and that is the song that pops in my head. My Boo comes out a lot too. Not in this one, but it usually comes out, and that always brings me to Alicia Keys and Usher. Yeah, this is really nice. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Cassette. So I don't think I've ever gotten this card, cassette. So with cassette, you know, that's back in the day, cassette tape. Even kind of like DVDs and CDs are kind of like back. Maybe this is it's right here in my brain and the tip of my tongue. I just can't form the words to tell you. Maybe this person is older than you. Maybe this person has an age difference from you. That is what I was trying to say. Sheesh. My nails are so flimsy. I don't know what's going on. Under that is passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Passion. Passion all up and through. Under fuego, it made me look because I'm nosy. It says frenemy, fake friends, two-faced it, hidden intentions. Yeah, that's that first person. Their intentions is hidden. Under that is machismo. So I've seen this card this week, but it never came out, and it didn't come out again. It's just on the bottom of the deck, machismo. So maybe the name Chris or Christopher, or a variation of Christopher for a female, is significant to whoever this story is for. But the card machismo says masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So machismo is like you, what's the word? Like a chauvinist, right? I don't get machismo from this, right? I get from this new person coming in, I get that they are very manly. They are very masculine. Like they stand firmly. And it's nothing wrong with, you know, but when you see this person, they are going to ooze masculinity. Ooze. Yeah. Very, very much so. Rebound, flight D, temporary option. Yeah, they don't want anything about you to be temporary. And I'm telling you, once they do their research and they get their stuff, they ducks in a row, and the ducks on the farm with the pigs and the cows and the horses and stuff, they finna come and say what they need to say. So be expecting something in the next week or so. I'm gonna say week or two. I like it. I wish this song would get out of my head. And it's that same part. And she says, if loving you is a crime, why do I bring out the best in you? I think that's the... I'm probably gonna listen to that once I get off here because it's just gonna keep playing in my head. I'm seeing... Remember in the beginning of this video when I was saying something about I wanted to go to an R&B only night? I'm seeing a vision of a person riding in the car with their person. This is what I'm seeing. Place yourself where it goes, right? If you are same sex, then obviously it won't be a man driving, like what I'm seeing right now, but it can still fit. So what I'm seeing is a man driving. It's dark outside. The sunroof is open because hair is blowing. They're driving with their left hand, and they're like, you know, singing to the song with this right hand, and then you over here in the passenger side, passenger princess vibing with the music too, and y'all just in there having like a little car concert. That's what I see. And so as I was, you know, getting all into what I was saying, I sat the deck down, the last deck of cards, right? I sat them down like so. On the bottom of the deck is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe this new person is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you yourself are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? So, don't mind your stalkers. Don't mind your people. I would, with this card, it says not a good card, so I would just be mindful of your surroundings, not to fearmonger or anything like that, you know, put fear in anybody's heart, but just be mindful of your surroundings, where you are, who is near you. Cuffing season, baby, go outside. I'm about to go and look in the mirror and tell myself, go outside. Whoever this person is that's coming towards you. So I heard whether you go outside or not, you are going to run into this person. So I feel like it's going to be during an everyday thing that you have to do. So like if you have to go pump gas, you're going to run into this person. Hopefully not literally. If you have to go grocery shopping, you can meet them there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly. It's still telling me to get a card from here. So I'm an intuitive reader, so I I follow what I feel. So if I feel that the reading is not over just yet, then I'll continue. I do try to stay within the time frame, but sometimes it goes over. Okay, quietness. I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Oh, okay. Maybe not. What did I say in the beginning about this person marrying for money? Gold digger. They want your money being used. So I heard they want your money, but they also want your essence, like who you are. They don't want other people to have access to that. And this other card fell out. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. Let things flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. All right, so let's give it some time. Like I said, I see this beautiful thing happening in the next week or two. I don't feel like this is any longer than that, for real. But just give it time. Don't chase anything. Don't chase anything or go after anything that doesn't feel peaceful. If it feels stressful, bye. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be hard work, but it's not supposed to be stressful. Anyway, so spy someone got their eye on you, you're doing their research, or they're doing their research. So there's still somebody watching you. This person is getting their research on you. As soon as they're done, you know, gathering the things that they want to talk to you about, ask you about. First and foremost, are you single, and why are you single? I'm not in a bad way, but hey, you seem kind of dope. Why are you by yourself? And you guys are gonna have a great first encounter. I feel like this is not two separate things I got here. I see a grocery store, and then I see online. Maybe, okay, hold on. Maybe this person has seen you in person, possibly in a grocery store, and also has run across your social media pages. That's very interesting. That's very specific as well. So with that, guys, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Yeah, so until next time, you guys have a great Friday the 13th and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully my remote works this time. Let's see.